operate the way we do currently in Gwinnett County, basically for sheriffs to be able to contract with municipalities for services. We need to make that change from 800,000 to 900,000 and change the year from the census from 2000 to 2010. And doesn't impact any other county. We continue to make status quo for all parties involved.
Questions from the committee? I've got one, and this is a justification of this. We're trying to, in a way, a lot of these things are being repealed at this time.
Right.
And would it be beneficial to you to repeal the bill at some time and come back with local legislation that would affect you only with this, or would you rather continue with this? I think speculation is that over time these things are going to need to be repealed because they keep affecting counties basically by growth.
Right.
And one will run into another one, and then we run into these things. I'm just asking. That's just a question I have of you.
I would say we'd definitely be open to that.
Okay.
I would like to consider that. We just want to make sure that there's no unintended consequences for our
understand, and I appreciate it. We're going to continue on with it, but understand that we also are considering these things in a mass repeal and just coming back with local legislation at that point in time. I know that puts a lot of pressure on us as a committee, but we'll entertain that at this time. Can I entertain a motion at this time on this bill?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion that
Do pass. Got a second? We have any discussion? All in favor, please indicate by saying aye. Aye. All opposed? It passes unanimously. You're in rules. And Mr. Ward, Lamb, there you are behind me. Make sure you give her a little sheet so she can get the rules. We do that in our committee. We make sure you get your rules record right off.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Thank you, ma'am.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to present a bill also for Chairman Rice.
Okay, you're going to present that one? Okay,
yes,
I'll let you.
I believe
I think that's House Bill 204.
1024.
1024.
Yes. 1024 is another population bill dealing specifically with Gwinnett County, and thank you. And so, once again, it would just continue to allow us to operate under our current operating procedures and without impacting anyone else. And I would also be willing to look at repealing this one also
and adding at a later time.
At a later time.
All right. Any discussion or any questions of the committee members at this time? I'm entertaining a motion. I got a motion to do pass. Do I have a second? I have a second. Any discussion from the committee? All in favor, please indicate by saying aye. All opposed? It passes out, and we'll give you both of those rule sheets to get through. Okay?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the committee.
Thank you, Ms. Sheldon.
Don't forget Gwinnett Day.
All right.
Night.
Hooah.
Depot, 5 o'clock.
Hooah. You understand hooah, don't you?
I do.
All right. What does that mean now? What does hooah mean? Heard, understood, acknowledged.
Oh.
Hooah. You'll learn something in this committee every time. All right. Is Ms. Houston here yet? Is anybody presenting for Ms. Houston? I'll hold it for a few. Representative Ash has asked me to introduce this bill for her, and I'm going to let Mike Valcour come forward. Basically, this is another repeal of an act. She's actually repealing this act for population of 300,000. She wants to come back with a local bill. That's her regard at some time, I guess, if they want to continue this. If not, we won't. Mr. Valcour, if you will.
Very briefly, what this does is this addresses the same subject matter as HB 1024, which just passed out, but this would repeal a bill that sets up a budget commission for Fulton County. Fulton County wishes to go to a state fiscal year from a calendar fiscal year that is currently required under this section, and by repealing this would allow us to do it by local resolution of the Board of Commissioners.
Okay, questions of the committee? Can I ask one, please?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This budget commission, by doing away with, do you have a budget commission now?
Yes, we do.
You do?
And that will continue in place.
It will stay in place. It just by virtue that you did this,
It allows us to go to it allows us to change our fiscal year.
Okay, that's basically what you're doing.
Right.
Okay. Any questions of the committee? By the committee? I'm entertaining a motion. Do I hear a second? I have a motion to do pass in a second. Any discussion? Indicate a favorable vote by saying aye. All opposed? It passes.
Thank you.
Gore, we'll run you through rules. I'll get it
Great.
to
You'll get
Ms.
that.
Ash, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Waiting on Ms. Houston. This is a magistrate. I can do it for her. I'm not going to make her try to run up here. I know she's busy. She's probably running over. Is that going to be all right with the committee? Okay, this is a nonpartisan election bill. As you know, and for the folks that are new to the committee, John, I'm going to introduce you too, you and Dusty both, but under the rules of the House, for you not to understand this, it is considered a general bill to change a partisan to nonpartisan election, or from nonpartisan back to partisan. We consider it a general bill here. And Ms. Houston has brought it forward to the committee to change her magistrate court or magistrate judge in Cook County to become a nonpartisan election. It's partisan at this time. Now, let me explain to you what happens to the bill if it should pass, and if you wish it to pass. It leaves here and goes to rules, and at that point in time, it goes over to the Senate, where it is considered still a legislative local bill, and it goes to their SLOGO committee, and it does not go to their rules committee. Do y'all understand that? That's what we call it. I don't even, everybody calls it SLOGO. State and local government, and it is exactly what it says. It's SLOGO over there. But understand that this is the way it is handled over here. We handle it as a general bill, and then it handled as a local bill. It comes out. When it comes back, there will be no discussion. There won't be any conference committee, even if they amend it, okay? It just goes as amended, and we just accept it, okay? Y'all understand that, okay? I want to make sure my committee's been here a while. They understand a little bit. All right, basically that's all it is. It's a Cook County magistrate judge. They're going from partisan to nonpartisan. Any questions from me? Do I entertain a motion? All right, I got a pass. Any second? I have a move do pass in a second. All in favor by saying aye. All opposed? It do pass, and we will get that rules record over to Ms. Houston, Representative Houston. I would like to recognize a couple new members. I don't know if they were introduced the last time here. The Reverend John Carson and the Right Reverend. I got to do that. The Right Reverend Dusty Hightower, rather now known as Randy Travis Hightower by me. He is now going there. I like to do that to y'all. Gentlemen, y'all want to say anything to the committee while you're here?
Again, my name is John Carson. I've met most of you, maybe not quite all. Like Dusty, I was elected in a special election. I took over the seat of the late Bobby Franklin. I'm from northeast Cobb County, so not too far away, and happy to be here.
Dusty Hightower took the wheel yesterday for the first time. Enjoyed that. Place in Tenbury.
Okay. Up in
Carroll
County. Brother John there is also happens to be kinfolks to my college president down in South Georgia College, Virginia Carson, who's doing a wonderful job down there. And she always tells me to look after you. I said, I don't know why, but she tells me to look after you. So anyway, just wanted to say, introduce the two new members. Anybody got anything for the good of the committee? Okay, we got a few coming. Okay, a few more. We're going to meet again. We'll probably meet Monday, and again probably Wednesday. How many we got, Board?
I don't know. I've been so busy moving around. I haven't had time.
It's kind of like I feel like Lauren. I feel like he's Lauren Smith, and I'm the late Munson. I feel like the late Munson when I say, "What do you got, Ward?" Okay. I just want to make sure you guys aware. We will be meeting again. I'm trying to get this thing at 2. We can't get this room at 2 hardly on a Monday or a Wednesday, so we'll just have to look at 3 o'clock. When we get pushed, we just push on to 4. Please forgive me for holding you. I know y'all got places to go and things to do. Don't forget Gwinnett Day here. I think Miss Sheldon wants us to remember it, so 5 to 7 tonight. Anything else? Good to see you. Thank y'all. We're adjourned.